The Predator biomask has seen many changes across film, comic books, and video games, each hunter having a unique design to their mask, which separates them from the others. In this video, I'm going to have a look at my top 5 favorite Predator mask designs. Number 5. Wolf Predator in the 2007 movie Aliens vs. Predator Requiem. This elite hunter responded to a distress signal from a Predator scout ship that crashed on Earth. The Pred alien that was born here came from Scar Predator in the previous movie. It snuck onto the ship and killed a few Yautja members. Upon landing on Earth, the Pred alien would start to impregnate humans to create xenomorphs. Later on, the Wolf Predator arrived and located the crashed ship, only to discover this abomination had to be stopped, and so he alone set out to control the xenomorph infestation on Earth. Along the way, he fought many aliens, but in the end, he suffered a fatal wound but ended up killing the Pred alien. He was an elite hunter that used various weapons and had a vast knowledge in combat. His mask design had a smooth head area with dented cheeks. There were spikes along the side, and also the top part had carvings in Predator language. Even though he died, another Yautja using the Wolf Predator mask was seen in the 2010 video game Aliens vs. Predator. Number 4. The Ancient Predator in Primal Hunt, which was the expansion to the 2001 video game Aliens vs. Predator 2 on the PC. He arrived on the planet LV-1201 to hunt worthy prey, but he quickly found strong creatures like bulldogs and giant worms, and would later come into contact with the xenomorph species. He followed them back to their hive and found some ancient ruins of engineered descent, and within, he came across an artifact with the power to repel the xenomorphs. When his clan tried to search for a queen, the artifact was stolen by a human, and he became impregnated by a facehugger. But before he died to the chest burster, he was able to send a distress signal to Prince Predator and his clan. Now his model was based off the Heavy Predator in AVP2. It had many layers of gold armor, and a thick plate on its left chest and right shoulder. His mask design had ridges along the side and top part of the head, and the mouthpiece area was standard, but he also had green eyes. Number 3. NIGHTSTORM Predator, also known as the Scarab Predator. His story took place thousands of years ago, and during one of the earliest rites of passage in Egypt, NIGHTSTORM started to think that the Predator Code of Honor was not a path he wanted to follow. He then hunted by his own rules, killing any target he saw fit, hunting whomever he wanted, and in doing so, he started the war between the honorable Predator tribe and the ruthless Super Predators. He would later go on to become an elder Super Predator amongst those who followed in his footsteps. Now his body armor was gold-plated, and his mask resembled the god Anubis, while the mandibles were exposed without any protective armor. His weapons included a pair of curved wrist blades, a plasma caster, and his spear had a human skull attached to it. Number 2. Cracked Tusk. He was featured in the comic book issue of Predator Life and Death. His tribe of hunters were on the planet LV-797 when they were trying to stop the humans from acquiring the engineered spacecraft they found. In one scene, he is shown to rip the head and spinal cord off a live target, and then uses it as a weapon while charging at another Marine. He almost succeeded in stopping the Marines on his own when he snuck into the cockpit of the spacecraft. He took on a few Marines by himself, but ended up immobilizing himself when he plunged his wrist blades into a sarcophagus. While he could not move, a Marine shot him and killed him. His mask design was very unique. It had some kind of multi-plating pattern on the head along with red eyes. Now the mouthpiece was different and could have been used for breathing, and its mandibles stretched outward from the lower part of the biomask. And my number 1 favorite mask design goes to CELTIC from the 2004 movie Alien vs. Predator. Now this Yautja took part in a rite of passage in Antarctica along with 2 other predators. Their mission was to enter the ancient pyramid, kill any humans and xenomorphs along the way with the weapons they brought. Their prize was to blood themselves with the kill of their enemy. Marking themselves with the blood of an alien would allow them to rise in the ranks of their tribe, and in the end, they would acquire their plasma caster weapons, which would aid them in battle. While he was the strongest member of the 3 young bloods, he did fight bravely against the grid alien, but in the end, he was killed. Now his mask design was also seen in the video game Predator Concrete Jungle, and also in the 2010 video game Aliens vs. Predator. Now its original inspiration came from Predator 2 when we got to see the Guardian Predator. Now, I wanted to give an honorable mention to the director Steve Wang, who has worked on various films and also designed the Stalker Predator biomask that is featured on Sideshow Collectibles. This mask was not seen in any film, video game, or comic book, and was merely Steve Wang's vision of a Predator mask. But the story about this mask explains that it belonged to a hunter who was unmatched in combat and who only hunted other predators. So those are my top 5 favorite Predator mask designs. What are your favorite mask designs in a Predator universe? Let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe to see more Predator content in the future. Thanks for watching. My name is Acid Glow, and I'll see you in the next video.